Hi guys, my name is Ryan McClymonds, and today we're going to be talking about the EA Sports NCAA Football series, which was released from 1993 all the way through 2014. So, starting with the game title and genre, it is a competitive sports simulation game, of course, simulating the game of college football. It's had three different names throughout its history. Starting in 1993, it was Bill Walsh College Football. Bill Walsh was the coach of the Stanford Cardinal at the time, and that name stuck around for 1993, 4, and 5. In 1996, it was switched to College Football USA. That was for 1996 and 1997. And then in 1998, for the 1998 game, they received NCAA licensing. So since then, they were able to call it NCAA Football 99, 98, 99, 2000, and then all the way through 2014, NCAA 14. And of course, developed and published by EA Sports. As for systems and consoles, this could be played on, starting with Bill Walsh College Football and even College Football USA. From 1993 to 1997, those were Sega Genesis and Super NES games. And then later, once they got the NCAA licensing, the early games, original PlayStation, original Xbox, and then PS2 and GameCube. But earlier in the 2010s, late 2000s, of course, that would be the Xbox 360 and the PS3. So those were the different systems you could play it on. And game modes and playability, single player and local multiplayer. You can do quick game, Road to Glory, which is like a My Career sort of option, and then dynasty mode, like a franchise mode, where you pick a school and you are in charge of recruiting, offense and defensive scheming. Like I said, recruiting players, creating your team, trying to win a national championship. And then online multiplayer, this is more prevalent, and of course the later games, especially NCAA 14. Online quick game, of course, and then online ultimate team was first introduced and last introduced in NCAA 14. It's a game mode that's in all modern EA Sports, Madden, FIFA, games like that. It's in all of those today. It was first introduced to college football in 2014. So the purpose, how to win, of course, it's simulating college football. So you got to scheme on offense, scheme on defense, recruit the right players, play with the right team, right people in order to win as many games as possible. And then next part, building a national championship program. That's more in the dynasty mode. You can start with big name schools like Alabama, Notre Dame, LSU, teams like that, and then start with all the recruiting benefits and stuff like that in order to quickly win a national championship. Or you can go with smaller schools like Akron, Kent State, Central Michigan, other schools like that, where it's going to be harder to recruit better players, and it might take a couple years before you're really at that national championship level. And then winning awards and trophies, this is in the dynasty mode, as well as the Road to Glory. You can win personal awards, Heisman, Bednarik, stuff like that, best receiver, like the Bednarik. Or you can win that for your players in the dynasty mode as well. So brief history on why it's really no longer here. Of course, 2014 was the last NCAA football game released. Went through three name changes from Bill Walsh College Football USA to NCAA Football, and 1996 was the first year when all Division 1A programs were in the game. As for why it's no longer here, after years of speculation, starting in 2010 after the NCAA basketball game, which really started the athletes not being paid controversy. Ed O'Bannon recognized himself in NCAA Basketball 10, but he wasn't compensated for that. So NCAA 10 basketball was the last basketball or college basketball game, and then football stuck around until 2014 when they just couldn't do it anymore. But EA Sports has just, within the past couple days, last week, announced that they're releasing a new college football game this summer. How popular is it? NCAA 14 still has sold over 1 million copies. And it still remains around today. The modding community with college football revamped has kept it alive. There's numerous Dynasty and Road to Glory series all over YouTube. And to buy an original NCAA 14 copy today, it's still more than $100. As for esports and the future of the competition, NCAA 14 was taken offline multiple years ago. They just don't support online for it anymore. So there's no esports competitions surrounding it. But with College Football 25 releasing, leagues will inevitably start. There's already rumors circulating about the possibilities of the new game. Online gaming and esports is completely different from where it was 10 years ago. So the potential for esports in this game is really through the roof. And that is all I have. Here's my works cited. Thanks everybody for watching. My name is Ryan McClymonds. This is the EA Sports NCAA Football PowerPoint.